I'd like to actually point something out for those of you that don't know. I suggest a lot of men out there, you should probably just bite the bullet and, if you have free time at college, take a women's studies class. I did once. Kind of awkward. I was one of two dudes in there, but I learned a lot. And one of the things I learned from a very highly educated woman was that the origin of marriage wasn't necessarily a sacred one to begin with. There's a lot of evidence, and if you pay attention to certain cultures in the world still that have kind of an old timey view on religion, it is male dominance and ownership of women. Men would fight each other over women all the time. If you put a name on one, it's yours. So if you look back far enough, I think marriage never started out pure or sacred at all. I think it was oppressive, and equal partnership is probably the more correct term. I mean, it's a good euphemism for one. I'm usually anti-euphemism, but I think equal partnership would be a good alternative to marriage. And an equal partnership, in principle, can encompass everyone that has the legal right to be an adult and make decisions for themselves, regardless of religion or otherwise. So this whole man, woman, blah 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 blah, times have changed. You got to adapt. We're not in the desert anymore, and we don't own women. We don't own anybody else. And God is still a phantom that has yet to reveal himself and tell us straight up and settle the matter, him or her or itself. So we're alone on this little rock trying to fight it out and say who's who and who's right and who's wrong. But the fact of the matter is, the solution is pretty simple. Just live and let live, and ease the terminology down to a more simple variation: equal partnership. And honestly, I don't think the government should have a fucking right to tell us who we can marry anyway. And I'm heterosexual, but also I'd like to point out that gays can marry. They don't need a politician to say that they can, or a priest. You can marry anybody you want to. You can have a ceremony. You can buy a ring. You can, you can vow to somebody and hold your word for the rest of your life, and that's good enough. I guess where the true fight in is over perks and benefits, tax relief. Just to be equal on all footings. But again, I mean, if you really just want to commit to somebody, don't fucking commit to somebody. That's a different topic altogether. But I just say equal marriage. I mean, equal partnership, man. That should settle everything. So I don't know, man. I don't really like that fast talking dude trying to pull a fast one on everybody. So I wouldn't listen to that guy. He's full of shit. Marriage is oppression in its oldest sense. Thank you.